Hello dear children, I welcome you all to computer class, and today we are going to learn and understand chapter 2 using Windows 10. Yes, so let's start our class. So the name of our chapter is using Windows 10, and here you can see Jay and Aditi are talking to each other. Jay is saying, "I'm unable to find my pencil." Aditi replied, "My mother says we should keep our room and desk neat and organized to be able to find things easily." And Chip is replying to them, "This is true, even for a desktop. You have to keep your desktop neat and organized to find files easily." So let's start reading and understanding the chapter. A computer needs an operating system to work. Operating system, the short form is OS. An operating system is the most important system software that runs a computer. Some functions of an operating system are as follows. It enables communication between the user and the computer. Also, it manages and controls computer hardware and software. Some commonly used operating systems are Ubuntu, Windows and Mac operating system. So in the previous chapter we have also learned that operating system is the most important system software because it runs a computer. And the few examples of operating system are Ubuntu, Windows and Mac operating system. The operating systems that allow users to interact with computers through buttons, icons or dialog boxes are said to have a graphical user interface or GUI. Let us explore the GUI of the Windows 10 desktop. So the first one here is desktop. So desktop is the first screen that is displayed after switching on the computer. Second is wallpaper. Wallpaper is the background picture of the desktop. Third one is icons. In class 2 you have learnt about icons. These are the small pictures that you see on the screen. These pictures represent an application, document type or shortcut. Example, you can see Firefox, VLC media player and notepad. So these kind of icons we see on our desktop. Next one is window. This is the box that appears on the desktop when you start a program or application. The last one is button. This is used to perform a particular action. Example, minimize button. It is just like a sign of subtraction, minimize button. This is used to reduce the window to a taskbar icon. Next one is maximize button. You can see in the picture, this is used to enlarge a window to fill the entire screen. The last one is close button. A cross sign we can see. This is used to close the window. So here you can see this is a picture of a desktop. Desktop means it is the first screen that is displayed after switching on the computer. So whenever you switch on your desktop, your computer or your laptop, this kind of screen you will see after switching on your system. So this is desktop. In this picture we can see a girl is running. We can see water, mountains, blue sky and white clouds. Everything is looking beautiful. So this is called wallpaper. And what is a wallpaper? It is the background picture of the desktop. Yes, and we can change the wallpaper as per our wish. So the background picture of a desktop is called a wallpaper. In this picture we can see so many small icons, so many small pictures on a desktop screen. So these are called icons. These are the small pictures that you can see on the desktop screen. These pictures represent any application or any document type or any shortcut. So these small pictures that we are able to see on the screen are called icons. Now In the above picture, we can see components of a window. So, here are 6 components of a window. That is a window frame, a menu bar, a title bar, minimize button, maximize button, and a close button. So these are the 6 components of a window. The picture below we can see taskbar. Taskbar, this is the horizontal bar at the bottom of the desktop screen. Taskbar is the horizontal bar at the bottom of the desktop screen. So here are few parts: start button, icons, and wallpaper. So these are the parts of a Windows 10 desktop. So start button, icons, and wallpaper. 3 parts of Windows 10 desktop we can see in the picture. Now in this picture we can see that the icons are not organized in a proper manner. So it is really important for us to organize the icons in a proper manner on a desktop screen. So let's start reading. The icons of applications that are frequently used are placed by the user on the desktop. A user can add as many icons as they wish to the desktop. However, too many icons on the desktop make it difficult to find files or applications. Thus, it is important to keep the desktop neat and organized. This can be done by arranging or sorting icons on the desktop. So, this means that it's really important for us to organize the icons on the desktop screen. If we do not organize the icons, it will be difficult for us to find any file or any application on the desktop screen. So, arranging icons on the desktop. To arrange icons on the desktop, follow these steps. So, first one is right-click a blank area on the desktop. A list of options appears. Then, select View. And then click the Auto Arrange Icons option from the submenu. By following these 3 steps, we can arrange icons on the desktop. Next one is sorting icons on the desktop. We can arrange icons in a logical order such as alphabetical or increasing order of the file size. To sort icons in alphabetical order, follow these steps. First one is right-click a blank area on the desktop. A list of options appears. Second is select the sort by option and then click the name option from the submenu. The icons will be arranged in alphabetical order. So by following these 3 steps, we can sort icons on the desktop. Now let's learn how to select and deselect icons on the desktop. So for selecting an icon, we have to click the icon. The selected icon is highlighted on the screen. Then to deselect an icon, click away from the icon. The icon is deselected. Now, how to select multiple icons? We can select multiple icons on the desktop. Selecting multiple icons that are next to each other. जो आइकन्स पास होते हैं, नेक्स्ट टू ईच अदर होते हैं, उन्हें हम कैसे मल्टीपल आइकन्स को सेलेक्ट कर सकते हैं? लेट्स लर्न अबाउट इट. To select multiple icons that are next to each other, follow these steps. The first one is click the first icon that needs to be selected. Next, hold the shift key on the keyboard and then click the last icon to be selected. Third one is release the shift key. So in this manner, we can select multiple icons that are next to each other. Then next is selecting multiple icons that are not next to each other. To select multiple icons that are not next to each other, we have to follow the few steps. The first one is hold the control key on the keyboard and then click each icon that you want to select one by one. In this manner, we can select multiple icons that are not next to each other. Click the left button on the mouse and drag it on the desktop to select multiple icons at once. So in this manner, we can select and deselect icons on the desktop. Also, we can select multiple icons that are next to each other and that are not next to each other by holding shift key and by holding control key. That's all for today, dear children. I hope you all have understood the chapter till where we have read it. Your homework is read the chapter as many times as you can thoroughly till where we have read it today. I'll see you in the next class. We will read the rest of the chapter in our next computer class. Till then, bye-bye. Take care and thank you.